We are back, 8:47, another installment of, yes, our favorite segment, Dining with the Dalys.
Stop.
This morning, Carson and Siri are talking perfect pairings just like them. They've got their favorite bites and the beverages that taste great with them. And of course, as always, we have Mystery Science Theater sitting right here. Eating and watching.
Yes, and drinking.
This is a good example of what it would be like to dine with the Dalys, for sure.
Yes.
We're excited about today's meal.
So what are we making?
For the first pairing, I'm going to make an appetizer, but it can also be a main meal. It's filet on toast, so it's definitely a hearty appetizer. So we have a baguette, we have some 8-ounce fillets, some sugar, some horseradish, and I'm going to show you right now how to pickle red onions.
Yeah, that seems intimidating.
It's such an easy thing to do. You want to cut the onion and leave the root intact. That's a little tip. It won't make you cry as much. So I'm going to slice this just thinly. And
Make
this
sure
is
you save
such
some
a
time
good.
for the grilled cheese
This only
sandwiches.
takes 30 minutes to do to
Not spend
pickle.
the entire segment pickling onions.
Come on. So anyway, over here in this jar, we have our onions. We're going to add sugar and salt and then white wine vinegar and let that marinate for about 30 minutes in your fridge.
And that's it?
And it's so good for like sandwiches, salads.
Good to know.
Now we have our baguette. I like to slice it diagonally because then you get a little more surface area for your food. We're going to brush some olive oil on this and toast it in a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes. I always burn bread, so you got to watch it. Yes.
So good.
Yes.
Really good.
So so Carson's working on the filet. Did you season it, darling?
Yep.
I don't think you did.
It's television.
So, salt and pepper. Put it in a cast iron fillet.
Yes.
I mean a cast iron pan for about 4 minutes. Flip it. Then into the
Bake
oven.
it off.
Okay.
For about 6 minutes for medium rare, which we like. So Carson's going to show us how we cut it against the grain.
You gotta
nice
let
and
it
thinly.
thin as possible.
Let it rest before you cook.
Okay.
And we like to pair this with a layer cake cabernet.
Oh, talk to me. Let's go over there.
Yeah, let's go over here and layer it up.
Yep.
So as Matt mentioned, we have the horseradish, which you can just buy in the market, and then the pickled onions.
It looks so good.
I'm gonna put a little of this on.
This is great if you want steak at dinner, but you don't want to, commit to a full entree. You can get this little toast, and it fills that craving.
I like to do arugula with that. That's what the arugula is for.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the pickled onions.
Yeah.
And it's so pretty, right?
Yeah, it's gorgeous, and
if
it's
you
a
don't want
nice
to do
little bite.
filet, you can use roast beef if you have that.
It seems easy, but I don't see this on a lot of menus. They have it on a restaurant near where we live on Long Island, and it's delicious appetizer. Everybody loves it.
All right, talk to me about the grilled cheese.
This is inspired by a place where we used to live in Santa Monica. Andrew's Cheese Shop was a place we would walk into and buy cheeses, and they once a week would invite people in the community to come for a grilled cheese ale pairing, which we never made, but it always sounded so cool to us. We decided to mimic that, and we've learned to kind of do some pairings since then. So the first one that Siri's making, this is a Belgian ale, a triple. It's pretty hearty, pretty strong alcohol content it's being paired with. This is sourdough bread. It's a Munster cheese with a sweet ham inside.
Munster cheese melts so well.
It's a great sandwich.
Those pairings with the ale work out pretty nice.
Yeah, we should.
Matt's mixing up his pairings. He's not eating the right
Well,
sandwich.
Matt's got a porter in his hand. That porter goes with the pumpernickel bread, and that's an extra sharp cheddar
When you're
right here in the
pairing, do you
middle.
bite first and drink, or drink
bite first, and then it's just all, kind of wash it back with the beer. The third one is a Hefeweizen with a multi-grain, and that's a pepper jack kind of spicy cheese. So there's
really
three
good.
totally different profiles. And this is fun to have people over and just do tastings and cut the sandwiches up in halves.
This may be my favorite version ever.
This one's good.
I know, it really is so good.
It's fun to cut them in
When I didn't get to try
squares
this other one, you said it was rye and what?
No, it's pumpernickel and extra sharp cheddar with the porter.
Triple is so good.
Yeah, the triple Belgian is.
So do I keep the sandwich in my mouth while I drink?
You can dunk too, right? Are you allowed to do that?
Whose idea with the potato chips?
That was for you.
You know what? Genius.
I like to put potato chips in my sandwich.
I also like a little Dijon mustard to dip into these.
Interesting, because that's kind of a chocolatey beer. If you're trying to come up with a pairing, how do you figure that out?
Well, I mean, it's just kind of, what seems to make sense. The extra sharp cheddar cheese just seemed like this, the darker kind of beer. The
does a lot of research.
Yeah, exactly.
Does a lot of research.
Try it out. It's a spicy, pepper jack cheese. Washing it down with the Hefeweizen.
But that's a third sandwich?
Yeah, there's three here.
Well, obviously going
These are the three that we came up with. You can do any pairing you want.
Who's going to eat that steak you cut?
You want some of that? Have you eaten that? Oh, you would love that. Yeah. By the way, you can also make the kids just regular old grilled cheese sandwiches while you're.
I like this. This is like a pepper jack cheese. Very nice. Spicy.
I just keep taking a bite and a sip of everything. I can't stop.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That's it, guys.
Love it, Dining with the Dalys.
Eat up.
Again, I think this should become a permanent segment. Okay? Do we all agree on that?
Daily.
A daily segment.
Next time we're doing family gatherings.
Okay,
to the
good.
house.
I love it.
Come
I'll
on
do
over.
that. Okay. You can find all these recipes at today.com/food.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.